Nurse Patricia Walsh's voice cut across the waiting room like a whip. Sharp and degrading, get this ghetto trash out of my emergency room before she infects the real patients. She didn't just say it. She shoved Maya Johnson's shoulder with her latex-gloved hand, forcing her backward off the plastic chair. Maya's purse hit the floor, spilling open, and Patricia's foot came down hard, grinding her car keys and a sleek black credit card into the polished linoleum. Blood trickled down Maya's forehead, dripping onto her simple jeans. She steadied herself against the wall without a word. Her eyes were calm, almost unnervingly so, even as 12 patients stared. 3 phones started recording, and a little kid whispered, "Mommy, why is that nurse being mean?" Patricia smirked, as if that was the point. Some people needed to be shown their place. The clock on the wall ticked to 11:52 p.m. Maya pulled herself back onto the chair, moving with deliberate grace. She dabbed at her cut with tissues from her pocket, ignoring Patricia's glare. "Insurance card," Patricia demanded loudly for the 4th time. "And don't hand me some fake Medicaid nonsense." Maya reached calmly into her pocket and produced her Blue Cross Blue Shield premium card. Patricia snatched it, held it up to the light like it might be counterfeit, then tossed it back with a sneer. "Probably stolen." She strutted toward the registration desk, announcing to the whole room, "We have a problem patient in Section B. Claims she has real insurance." She made mocking air quotes around real. That was the last straw for Jennifer Martinez, a young mother in the waiting room with her sick toddler. She pulled out her phone and quietly started a Facebook Live. "Y'all need to see this racist mess happening right now at St. Margaret's Hospital," she whispered. Within seconds, people were tuning in. Dozens became hundreds. Patricia marched back with her clipboard. "When did this alleged accident happen?" she asked, dripping sarcasm on the word. "Around 10:30. Maya answered evenly. "Rear-ended at Michigan and Roosevelt." Patricia raised an eyebrow, smirking as if Maya didn't belong in that part of town. Maya's phone buzzed. "James, surgery running late. Traffic cleared. 10 minutes out. Stay strong. Love." By now, Jennifer's live stream was exploding. Comments scrolled in, "This is disgusting. Call the news. What hospital is this?" Someone tagged the mayor. The viewer count hit 400. Then 800. A hashtag began forming St. Margaret's shame. Patricia noticed the phones and strutted over to Jennifer. "Ma'am, you need to put that phone away. This is a medical facility." Jennifer didn't flinch. "It's a public space, and I'm documenting discrimination." Patricia laughed coldly. "We treat everyone equally here. Some people just expect special treatment." Her voice rose as she looked back at Maya. "Johnson, if that's even your real name. We need an emergency contact who can actually afford to pay your bills." Maya calmly began collecting her scattered belongings. Jennifer's camera caught glimpses of items Patricia had ignored: a first-class boarding pass from 3 days ago, a Centurion Black Card, and an Hermes keychain that cost more than Patricia's monthly paycheck. But to Patricia, those things could only mean one thing: stolen. "Ma'am," Maya said softly, "I've been waiting here for over 2 hours with a head injury. Could someone please help me?" Patricia scoffed. "This isn't the Ritz-Carlton. Sweetheart, we serve based on medical need, not on how much noise you make." The irony wasn't lost on the hundreds. Now, watching the live stream, Patricia was the one making all the noise. Marcus Williams, a security guard who'd worked at the hospital for years, stepped forward awkwardly. Ma'am, maybe there's someone you can call to pick you up?" Another facility might, but Maya's calm dignity made him regret even suggesting it. "I was brought here by paramedics," she said, "after a car accident. They told me I needed medical attention for a possible concussion." Patricia snorted. "Possible concussion? You seem alert enough to cause a disturbance." Jennifer's live stream jumped past 200 viewers. Comments came fast. "Fire that nurse. This is 2025. Not 1955. At midnight sharp, charge nurse Susan Bradley emerged. Patricia was quick to frame the narrative. Disruptive patient, demanding special treatment, refusing to leave. Susan didn't question it. She turned to Maya. You're creating a disturbance. I'll have to ask you to leave. Maya's phone buzzed again. Parking now. Almost there. It was James. 12:03 a.m. Susan gave Maya 2 minutes to leave before calling the police. Jennifer's stream surged past 2,000 viewers. Google reviews for the hospital began tanking in real time as angry watchers left 1-star ratings. Maya rose slowly, gathering her things. The live stream audience caught everything that crushed purse items. The quiet dignity in her posture. The blood still trickling down her forehead. Patricia couldn't resist one last insult. Next time, try the free clinic on State Street. More your speed. Phones across the room captured every word. The hashtag #STMargaret's racism started trending in Chicago. At 12:04, the elevator doors opened, but instead of Maya leaving, ER manager Dylan Pierce walked out, looking nervous. He spotted the cameras immediately. What's going on here? He demanded. Patricia jumped in eagerly. Thank goodness. Mr. Pierce, this woman's been disrupting our entire department, refusing to leave, making wild accusations. But Jennifer's stream had already hit 400 viewers. The truth was out, and the audience wasn't buying Patricia's story. Maya's phone buzzed one last time. Elevator now. Stay exactly where you are. 12:05 a.m. She spoke clearly, her calm voice carrying across the tense room. I was brought here by paramedics after a car accident. I have premium insurance. I've waited over 2 hours. And now you're asking me to leave without treatment? The room went silent. Dylan hesitated, then told Marcus to escort her out. But Marcus didn't move. He looked at Maya with something like recognition. Ma'am, he asked quietly, what did you say your last name was? Johnson, she replied evenly. Marcus's eyes widened. Everyone at St. Margaret's knew the name Johnson. 12:15 a.m. The elevator dinged again. Every head turned. The door slid open. Out stepped Dr. James Johnson, tall, broad-shouldered, carrying the quiet authority of a man who had spent 15 years saving lives. His hospital badge gleamed. James Johnson, MD, Chief of Emergency Medicine. The effect was immediate. Patricia's smirk vanished. Susan's clipboard slipped from her hand. Dylan's phone nearly fell. Even Dr. Kim, a resident who had been too intimidated to intervene earlier, stood straighter. James walked straight to Maya without saying a word to anyone else. He tilted her chin gently, examining the wound, cleaning it with professional precision. The room was silent, but for Jennifer's whisper into her phone, oh my God. Y'all, that's Dr. Johnson. The Dr. Johnson. Her live stream spiked past 12,000 viewers. When he finished, James turned to the staff. His voice was calm, but his words cut deeper than any scream. In 20 years of emergency medicine, I have never been more ashamed of this hospital. Patricia tried to stammer out an excuse, but Maya's voice cut in. Stronger now. Patricia, meet my husband. Your boss's boss's boss. The revelation rippled like a shockwave. Phones caught every reaction. And then Maya pulled out a business card. Maya Johnson, G.D., civil rights attorney. Gasps spread across the room. Jennifer's viewers exploded the comment section. Plot twist of the year. That's his wife. She's a lawyer too. Maya looked Patricia straight in the eye. You were right about one thing. Some people do need to learn their place. She let the pause hang. Your place is about to change. The elevator dinged yet again. This time it was Dr. Margaret Steinberg, the hospital CEO, Called in as the social media firestorm hit 20,000 viewers. She froze, scanning the room, the cameras, and the couple standing tall in the center. Dr. Johnson, Mrs. Johnson, she said carefully, how can we make this right? Maya didn't hesitate. This happened in public. The resolution happens in public. And with every phone in the room still recording, the power shifted completely.